Hello my friends, new video today. This time we're going to have a look into the so-called EverGrow token project, or to be short EGC. And EGC is meant to be a token project that pays you a passive income just by investing into the token and holding their token. So what exactly is EverGrow? EverGrow, or like the EverGrow token system, is meant to be a stablecoin rewards crypto token. So they are distributing money to their crypto holders, and this is supposed to be their passive income system. So it's of course, as you can see here, Binance Smart Chain token, and it is launched in September 25th in 2021. So it has been around for a couple months at least. So personally, I've had a look into it. You guys mentioned it a couple times, and you wanted to know more about it, if it's worth an invest, if I'm invested in it or not. So currently, I'm not invested in EverGrow Coin, and I probably won't invest into this project anytime soon. Why is that? Well, personally, I think this token is doing quite a bit, and they do try to have their own idea of a great crypto project and market it as such. However, I don't quite think that this project is going to make it. So why do I personally believe this? Well, this token, first of all, is meant to be deflationary, or as they call it, hyper deflational. And they want to make this into a token where you won't just be able to use the token, but also earn Binance USD by just holding the token in your wallet. This is how much they have distributed so far. These are the amounts of holders or investors, and those are their followers, Discord members, Telegram members, and whatsoever. So how do they actually make this money? Like, how do they make $38 million which they can distribute through Binance USD? Well, if you want to know that, we have to have a look into the tokenomics. So their tokenomics look a little bit more complicated than they actually are. Basically, whenever you do a transaction with this, it doesn't matter if you just transfer it to another wallet, if you sell it, if you buy it, or whatever you do with it, every time you have a 14% transaction fee, which is a huge amount. So when you have this 14% transaction fee, the 14% is actually being used for something, which is 8% rewards fee. So 8% of what you basically spend within the rewards, it's percentage points, right? Like it's not just 8% of 14%, but like 8 percentage points of the 14 percentage points. So 8 of those will be sent to holders and investors through BUSD, which is a stable coin. 2% will be put into the liquidity pool, and 2% will be used as a buyback and burn, which basically means they're going to buy back their token and burn it. And last but not least, 2% is being sent to the development fund and is being used for, like, example, marketing, development, exchanging, and staffing costs. So basically that's what they use to pay themselves and market the projects. The initial mint was 1 quadrillion. You can just pause the video and have a further look into this yourself. And this is how it works. They're going to use the transactions. Basically, this is coming from the holders and is being sent to the holders when they basically it's taken from them when they do transactions. The buyback and burn will be going there as well, and which is the most important, is there's going to be utilities. Utilities will be the things that keep this alive, or are the things that are supposed to be keeping this alive. If you've been around in the crypto market for a while, you all know that these days a blunt ass crypto project isn't going to make the cut. You really need a crypto project that is going to be game changing. You need something that's not just plain tokenomics, that's it, just investing, holding, and you win. That's not going to work. This has been working in the past, in 2020, 2021 maybe even. But currently, in the bear market, you actually need a project that's not just giving you an idea of a project, but is actually adding value and worth to their users and their own platform. So with this project, and that's also the reason why I'm not investing into it, it's just not really giving this to the people, at least from my perspective. Right now, the only way of earning is by getting the rewards and the buyback basically from the transaction fee. And this transaction fee isn't just something that spawns in there. There's no magic internet money that's just coming along. It's just coming from new people buying into the token and old people transferring or selling the token. That's the only way of them making money right now, which can be used to buy back, put rewards, etc., etc. So why isn't that a great thing? Well, it's quite obvious, but in case you haven't gotten it yet, it's basically Ponzi-ish tokenomic systems, at least from what I've seen so far. However, from their perspective, this is going to be taken up a notch. However, it's not quite there yet. So this is basically where the utility comes in, and their utility is, let me just have a quick look. What is create okay, maybe I can get a better look in here. Yes, this looks a lot better. So they want to create an NFT marketplace, a social media platform, an NFT lending platform where you can also use NFTs as collateral, which would be actually pretty great to have right now. The EverGrow crypto wallet, okay, quite basic. An EverGrow exchange, also quite basic. And the EverGrow meta. So personally, if all these things were out right now and I could give you an honest opinion on it, I would. I would review it carefully. However, at this current point in time, there's not really much to show, and it's not really going to be it for me. Why is that? Well, if I were to invest into this project, then I would do it with having in mind that this is going to be the thing in the future. This is going to be the platform which is going to be used to buy and sell NFTs as a marketplace. This is going to be the platform to use as a social media website. This is going to be the platform to use NFTs and use them as collateral, lend them, etc., etc. However, right now, in 2022, at least to me, it was proven that you actually need not just a great idea, but also the know-how and the project parts that add to it. And this has the idea of adding it to this project. However, it's not there yet. And we've already seen many great projects that already integrated parts of these ideas. So at current times, this is just an idea. Nothing really is there yet. And other than a fancy website and some nice titles and videos and this and that and comments and tweets, that's pretty much it. And I know that there are many hardliners in this project, and I'm probably not going to make a lot of friends by saying this, but I personally, at least to me, it's not really quite investment worthy. So it may be to you, and I'm totally fine with that. You can invest all your money into this. However, personally, I would just not do it. It looks fine, it's cool, it's interesting, it's funky, but just by looking at the volume, you can see that pretty much the height of this project was already reached at some point. Right now, the volume has been deteriorating. You can see a very low 24-hour volume. It's 200,000, which is very little for a project that has 180 million fully diluted market cap. And even though people are meant to hold their token, I don't quite think that this really is going to change everything up. You may buy it, you may make small winnings, you may even make huge winnings. It's all possible. But for me to invest in a project, I would always try to envision myself 5 years in the future. And this project, it may bring out all these functions, it may bring out all these applications, and it may even be good. However, is this really going to earn the market share of said projects, of said applications? We've seen many social media market platforms on our current web, but from my personal experience, most of these aren't really used. Like, there are a couple social media platforms. We got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, maybe TikTok, YouTube, but like Discord and stuff. But like that's about it. There are like thousands of social media platforms which are not used. Like, I can't even remember their names anymore. But like, YouTube had so many competitors, and in the long run, we could pretty much see that YouTube is really one of the only things that could rock the market in terms of distributing videos by creators in a longer fashion that can also be used as an educational process. Like, there are many niches, and there are, of course, different kinds of the same idea, which, for example, is the live streaming part, which can also be brought on Twitch, which is also a great site. But there are so many websites, thousands of them, that have been going down in the recent years, that are basically doing the same as YouTube, right? So this shows that it's not just the idea that you need, but also the setting and the hype that backs it up. So in this case, it would have needed actual applications early 2022, and I think then it could have actually went off. But right now, I feel the hype around the project itself has reached an all-time low. It's looking decent in its tokenomics and everything. It's cool. However, that's not going to be the important thing. The really important thing are going to be the applications, and those aren't really there yet. And if they were, I doubt that they're really going to take the market share that we are currently seeing. So I feel there are already better applications right now out there. I could be wrong. I'm not sure either, of course. However, right now, to give an honest decision on this, I would just rather give a pass on this. I feel there are many great crypto opportunities right now, and this could be one of them, but to me, it's really not. I see many great opportunities, but tokenomics wise, project wise, and what they've actually brought to the table so far, I don't think this is going to make the cut. Especially when I have a look at the community. Right now, from what I can see, they have like 60,000 Twitter followers. Twitter followers have the problematic that they are usually not really active, or most of them are like bots or fakes, or gained by doing the follow for follow crypto swap, a strategy basically where they just promote other projects. If I have a look into these likes and the shares, I can see some having 50 likes, some have like 400. That's about it, right? And honestly speaking, I just don't know if that's really enough. And they even do a lot by doing giveaways and stuff like that, but even those aren't quite enough to hold the hype or to hold what's there already. So personally, I definitely think it has some potential left in here, but my investment case isn't really met. So I stay away from the project, and of course I would advise you to do this so as well. Naturally, as with every video that I post, this is no financial advice. You should always do your own research, so make sure, even if you do not want to invest, you should always make sure to make proper research on the project that we'd like to invest. Maybe you come to an entire different conclusion. Maybe you think, oh my goodness, this is such a great project. If I get paid for just holding the token, maybe it's going to generate hype. Maybe I'll earn a lot of money. But honestly, I personally am just not quite convinced. It throws a lot of funny, nice, edgy meanings here around, but it's not really anything there to back all this up, right? Like, I can calculate my earnings, I have price charts, I can see how much they paid out, I can see this, I can see that. but where's going to be the people using the project? Where's going to be the hype, the community behind it? And right now, I just don't quite see it. I think um, there are some opportunities in here for sure, but I see just that there's a lot better stuff going on right now in the market. So personally, I'm going to put it on my watch list. I'll have a look in a couple months and I'll see what they did, how they improved the service, how they improved their applications, how they released them, and how they're going to market it. And if it's well by then I may change my mind and buy right into it. And I'm going to tell you guys to do that too. Who knows? Maybe. But right now, it's not doing the cut. It's just not really it for me. Anyway, that's really going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments what you actually think of this token. I've seen many positive comments about it, so I was actually surprised to read about it so much in my comments. Not sure if those comments are all real, honestly. However, it does show that there are some people who are actually hardliners about the project, and I'm really not trying to piss them off. I'm just saying that I personally, it's not an investment case for me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are having a great day. And even to those who are invested in this, I hope you guys make a lot of money with it and have a very nice time with this token project. Would be happy to hear about it again. And that's going to be it. Goodbye.